Hey family, what's good? This is your girl, I am the Bronze Goddess, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about your gift and your purpose. That's kind of like one of the things that I've been on. And if you guys are interested in a one-on-one session or anything like that, or you want to talk to me about consultation, then please be sure to email me serious inquiries only at thebronzegoddess@yahoo.com. All right, so let me go ahead and get into this particular video. Because I talk so much about your gift and your talent and discovering what God created you to do, I get one question asked the most, and that question is, how do I find it? My answer to that is, it's something that more or less finds you. It's not necessarily something that you are looking for outside of yourself. Typically, it's something that you've always done, something that you've kind of overlooked. It's more or less something that you discover. And the reason why I say that is because when God created you, He created you with a gift and a task in mind. That's why you are purposed and you are planned. Whether your parents planned you or not, God planned you. And He planned you to fulfill some type of void. Maybe He needed a special education teacher who had a true passion for children. Whether He needed somebody who liked to work with inner city at-risk youth. Or maybe He wanted somebody that was, whatever it is, rape crisis counselor. Whatever it is that God created you to do, that is something that you have to discover. It's not necessarily something that you find as if it's lost out there. It's always within you. Like I said, the reason why I think that it finds you is because it found me in this sense. I started doing YouTube videos, and I started off trying to do hair, and then I started messing a little bit about the makeup, and then I started doing all kind of different videos. But then I feel like when I started doing the motivational videos and the inspirational videos and the strawberry letters, that's what started to click. I felt like finally, all this time of feeling like God was giving me puzzle pieces, I finally found the pieces that fit together, that fit perfectly. And I finally could begin to see the big picture. But that's not something that was lost. It's always been within me. Before I was doing YouTube videos, I was motivating, I was encouraging, I was inspiring, but I was doing it on a very small scale. Very few people knew that about me. YouTube was the thing that kind of put me out there and let other people see what I had already known about myself all along. But I did what a lot of you do sometimes. You think that your gift or your talent is supposed to make you money. Not necessarily, okay? Not necessarily. Your gift or your talent is that thing that comes as natural to you as breathing. It is that thing that makes you feel so whole and so complete. When you are truly walking in your gift, that is the most supreme sense of happiness. That's the best way for me to describe it. I finally feel like all of the longing and all of the, God, what did you make me for? Like, what do you want me to do? All of that, I feel like all of my questions have been answered. And now I'm at the stage in my journey where I'm just cultivating my gift and I'm sharing it and I'm just getting better at it, which is what you should do. Once you discover your gift, the next step is to cultivate it. So for those of you out there who haven't necessarily found your gift, which I don't really like saying it like that, but haven't discovered your gift, it's something that you're probably already doing, and it's already within you. All I would be praying if I were you is for God to bring to the forefront that thing, because it's already there. It's kind of like, I used to be in dentistry for a long time, I've been in the medical field for a long time. And a lot of times when you're taking x-rays of something, you take an x-ray and the image is called latent, which means it can't be seen. And it's not until you actually develop the image when you can actually get the full picture. Your life right now, for those of you out there who haven't discovered your gift, your picture is latent. It's there. You just haven't fully seen it yet. So I would pray that God would put some developer on it and help you to develop it so that you can see the bigger picture. So anyway, that's for those of you out there who haven't discovered your gift. And also for those of you who have, the next step is to cultivate it, to work hard at it. And I want to use, for example, LeBron James, for example. This man, they call him a freak of nature. LeBron James, even when he was in high school, they were televising his games because he was just amazing. You could tell he had this God-given talent. But even though he has this talent, for him to get to the next level, he still has to cultivate it. That's why he still practices. That's why the coaches are still developing him. You guys, if you watch him, he's one of my favorite players. If you guys watch him in Cleveland, it still took development. You can still have all the skill in the world, still be walking in your purpose, but there still has to be some cultivating. And when LeBron James began to cultivate his gift, he got better and better and finally went on to the chip and got his championship. But my example for using him is for a lot of you out there, when you discover your gift, the next step is to cultivate it. How can you further this thing along? Finding a mentor, finding someone who's already doing what you want to do is a great step in cultivating your gift. Don't necessarily, think you're going to be calling Oprah on the phone. It may not be Oprah. It may be a fellow YouTuber. It may be somebody in your area, somebody at your church. The next step is finding someone who's already done what you're doing. There's no need to recreate the wheel. Now, let's also talk about this really quickly. And forgive me for putting this in this video, but it is what it is. And I never want to leave anything out because somebody may need this other piece. So anyway, that may seem random, but you have to be able and to look a little crazy. If you're really going to go on the pursuit of living your dream and to live on purpose and do what you feel like you were created to do, there's not going to be a lot of people who necessarily see that gift. Because God gave you the vision, so you can't get mad if other people can't see it. If other people can't see your vision. God gave that vision to you. So my main thing about that is, just like Alexander Graham Bell seemed crazy when he was coming up with the telephone, how can somebody use this device here in Georgia and be able to speak to somebody over there in California or in China or wherever? It seemed crazy. How can the Wright brothers with their mechanical bird, how can a bird of this big mechanical thing fly someone from one place to another? Let me use somebody that's a lot more closer to home. How come Matthew Knowles was able to quit his six-figure a year job just to help his daughter and her friends just work with their music group? It's all about, looking a little crazy for what you believe in. If you are somebody who is so concerned with whatever people will say about you, or what will they think, you will never get to the true level of success that you are longing for, that you yearn for. You'll never get there. Because everybody will never see what God has shown only you. It's not for everyone to see. They always think you're crazy, and then it looks brilliant when it works. Always. You look crazy until it works, and then you look brilliant. One of my favorite quotes I heard recently: first they'll ask you why you did it, then they'll ask you how you did it. You get it? That to me is huge. When I started doing YouTube, I'm sure my Facebook family thought I was crazy. Girl, what is she doing? What is she doing? What is Bishop's daughter doing on YouTube? 37,000 subscribers later, me discovering my gift. This platform, a lot of people like to, you want to minimize this platform. You get trolls who say it's just YouTube. For some people it is, but for some people like me, it changed my life because it helped me to discover my gift. They can shut YouTube down for all I care. It's already served its purpose for me. The purpose to me was to learn that I have the same gift that my father had, and that is to encourage, inspire, and uplift people. For me to continue to work, to discover my gift as a life coach and a motivational speaker, to help people. You would not believe the emails that I've gotten, the messages that I've gotten with people who I've helped. It's more than makeup. YouTube is huge for me, mainly because of the fact that I'll be thankful for it forever, because it helped me to discover what I am truly good at, my true gift. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there for some of you out there who minimize. And also, let me say this really quickly, and this is random as I don't know what. Let me tell you the truth about YouTube beauty gurus. Everybody has issues. Everybody has problems. Don't let the devil whisper in your ear and make you feel like everybody's life is perfect. Of course, this is when the camera is rolling, but nobody rolls the camera when times aren't good. Nobody comes on screen when life is kicking them in the butt. Nobody comes on camera then. So don't let the devil whisper to you and make you think every beauty guru has it all sewn up and they got it all figured out. And we're just like the rest of you on the other side of the camera. Please know that. Because what I love about the beauty gurus like Beast Nation, who talked about being happily single, people like Songbird Diva that talked about her struggles. What I like about the beauty gurus that let you know what life is really like. That say, you know what, I know that I got a lot of subscribers and you guys think that everything is perfect. Let me tell you for real how it is. That's what I love about it. And I love when they do that, because a lot of people kind of idolize them. You don't want to say that you are. You don't want to say that because that sounds crazy. But a lot of you think that everybody who's on YouTube has a perfect life. That's not true. That's the devil trying to make you think that something's wrong with your life. We're just like you. We got problems just like you. Nobody has the perfect marriage. Nobody has the perfect home. No, none of that. Don't let the devil tell you stuff like that. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're less than. You who watch these videos are just as important, just as fabulous, just as fly as those of us who make these videos. Love you guys.